Hello and welcome. I'm Master Lama Rasaji, and this is our Wednesday, what Chin loves to say, Hump Day, Dad, of our Rasaji Speaks edition. Don't forget, it's not too late to sign up for Master David's class this morning and to get the full live Tai Chi Gun class by a master who's been teaching over 25 years and training for almost 40. So you can get the real deal from the real guy. Let him know Lama G sent you there. Also, don't forget that the gathering with Sister Nan is at 1 o'clock Eastern today. We also have that at 4 o'clock on Sunday with Sister Karen and Jacqueline. We're so happy to have you here today. Let's look at our title. Today, we're going to talk and call it the division of labor. Basically, how the chores were divided. So, a couple of days ago on Monday, we talked about what we do that first 4 hours when we get up meditation, prayer, and training. And, by about 8 to 9, we're ready to go. Most people are just waking it up. Llamas bring up the sun doesn't come up. Now, that being said, it was normally about 10:30 in the morning before the sun would completely rise over mountains like you see behind me, the smaller mountains in the Himalayas, right? We would do different chores. I myself was catered a lot of times to the kitchen, picking herbs or running errands. I was young, so it was no big deal for me and some of the younger adepts to hike down to the village of Darchen to gather some extra vegetables, maybe even some spice meat. Mutton was a big deal there. Also, different herbal teas. One of the cleansing tea was a butter yak tea from the milk of a yak. And we would pick. Sometimes I was guided by Maha Master Bo Yang or Master Po or one of the other masters or lamas that would take me and we would go pick herbs. One of the most popular herbs that's grown in that region today is really powerful over here. The company Univera uses that herb in one of their formulas, and it's a mushroom called cordyceps sinensis. It's actually the fungus that's grown on the mushroom that when you brew it, it has anaerobic capacity. I mean, even me, I was supposed to be born asthmatic, and here I am at almost 8,000 elevation, sometimes higher when we trek through the mountains. And yet you would take the tea and buddy howdy, your lungs would definitely start expanding. It's a lot better than having to consider something like a strong drug like a butyrol or something like that, because they don't have the side effects that a lot of medicine is. Now, we don't claim to diagnose or determine what people should be. You should always go to a licensed physician, but cordyceps is a big, big deal, and that's another conversation. So we would pick different herbs and turn them into tinctures. We had compresses that we would do. I would eventually end up in the kitchen, and toward my latter year there, I got talented at cooking. And the famous thing is Tibetan chili. And Master Boyan loved Lama G's chili. So I learned to make gravy from a Sicilian in New York and chili from the Lamas there. Buddy, howdy, it'll fire you up. It'll bring some yang into your body. We would do that, and that chores would take us into normal lunchtime. most of the people would fast during the morning, or like me, because I was so young and healthy, most of the time I was having yogurt and fruit, dried fruit or fresh fruit, depending on what time of the year it was and how many trips we had to make it down. At 75, 8,000 feet, there's only so many different plants that you could grow. But anyhow, to make long story short, we would do these things. And normally it would take us all the way till about 12. So we would work our chores pretty much from about 8 to 12. We would take a break, and if we did have a lunch, it was usually at high noon. A lot of times it was a barley soup with a salad or some grain and stewed vegetables, right? Couscous, dark rice. They even had a rice that was literally looked black. I mean, the black rice, it was a whole grain like you'd never see around here in the Western Hemisphere. And they did barley and millet and things of this nature we would get. And some of this we would grow. We would even grow our own wheat and we would have cracked wheat with stuff. And it's amazing when you grow your wheat and then lightly let the wheat sit, the kernels of the wheat or corn in a water to get the shell off of that or the husk. Most people that were normally allergic to wheat or corn were never. It's a lot to do with preparation, what I learned in Tibet. You know, the organization, the energy, the Shakti pot that you put in. It became Lamaji's second love. And that's where it began to happen. That I enjoyed being in a kitchen with utensils in my hand, probably like the same way a drummer likes to have those drumsticks in their hand and beat the rhythm and playing with Master David and Brother Nate and Brother Tom and stuff with their music. But I really enjoy cooking. So anyhow, it's fun to be with you today. Again, don't forget to tap into Sister Nan. The gathering has really gone to a whole new level. We got a new format where everybody has a chance to speak. If you got something to share, if you got something even to promote, it's okay as long as you don't dominate the day. You know, spend about 3 to 5 minutes sharing what you're doing. Sharing is sharing, and you should not be limited to what you're going to share. It's an incredible self-acceptance group. A lot of people believe it's like COC group therapy. Lama G taps in from time to time because I want to know what people is in their hearts and how better can I help them with their transformation. As we say in the Far East, Baraka Bushad, may the blessings be, and hopefully to you and your glorious family. And I will see you bright and early tomorrow, Thursday, on Rasaji Speaks. God bless to you and to your family.